Diary of a Kraut man. The captain has left the Britannic. 'Twas a mere 13 months before the referendum that British voters had given David Cameron a mandate to lead the country after successfully running unopposed against Ed Miliband. The Prime Minister took said mandate, stood in front of the wicket and then hit himself in the nuts. After 3 more weeks of publicly icing his gonads, he finally got off the ship. And as we leave for the last time, my only wish is continued success. Who is this we you are on about, paleface? You had the mandate to be head boy, not your family, which again had to serve as a human shield. This was not a full bladder speech, but a cookie-cutter verbal middle finger from a man who tried not to go to the bathroom for 2 days, and then, just before he was to step out of 10 Downing Street, he popped into the bathroom, urinated all over the wall, onto the mirror, onto the soap, the towels, and into the cologne, before turning the rug into a sponge. For this great country that I love so very much. Not quite enough to steer the country through a self-made crisis, though. Vows do mean jack case shit, do they not? It is just for better now, till resignation do us part. Can you imagine Cameron during the Blitz? Is Tuscany his Cancun? And what do Brits do best? Celebrate meaningless moments, like a woman sitting on a chair for 60 years. He was funny, he was quick, he was well prepared, both entertaining and thoughtful, witty and touching, light and serious, an effortlessly adaptable communicator. I am sure you saw it that way, Mr. Deacon. Unfortunately, none of this was supposed to happen. Prime ministers are, like popes, expect to serve the full time, only death being an acceptable reason for dismissal. A prime minister stepping down is most definitely not a joyous occasion. It is reason to immediately check the country's vital signs and announce an election. David Cameron was elected to apply these qualities to the well-being of his country, Mr. Deacon, and especially to the 65 million constituents looking to him for guidance, as well as application of any one of these characteristics, few of which he seemed to have use for during his time in office. For fuck's sake, you Brits destroy a football player for missing a seemingly easy goal or conceding one, even for a nutmeg. As a proportional measure, Prime Minister Cameron would have had to have been hung, drawn, quartered, and turned into sausage immediately after announcing his demission. And here is that hypothetical BBC play-by-play. The Prime Minister is now beaten unconscious with the podium, as is tradition. The soon-to-be widow is escorted away, while her husband still seems to be twitching, showing quite remarkable resilience, lifting his head and raising a hand as if he wanted to say something, as the podium comes crashing down once more, shattering everything into pieces. Oh my, what a splendid strike delivered by one of his bodyguards, all taking pride but should refrain from showing any joy in this constitutional necessity. And now the Archbishop of Canterbury observes that oh goodness me, the former Prime Minister demonstrates a formidable willingness to avoid ceasing to exist, That man can really take a punch. One cannot help but wonder whether the rumors about his erotic preferences were indeed true. Oh dear, oh my. The Prime Minister, in a demonstration of his true British resilience, now flips off the Archbishop, setting off a furious iron fist bombardment by the Royal Guards. Yes, 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 get stuck in that. Yes, oh my, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this execution is constitutional procedure at its finest. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone in attendance, especially the children, should call themselves proud having witnessed this level of brilliance, while thumbs are raining down on what remains of the Prime Minister's corpse, like cluster bumps on the Huns, as the former head of a proud government is receiving his own Dresden fisting. Such great technique, such flair. Heil Britannia, what a demonstration. And we will be right back after these messages. Compressing any semblance of human nature down into the bottomless dry well of your minds. 1% of these remains might turn into Monty Python gems or John Oliver diamonds. The other 99% of festering shit will return as the enablers of post-imperialism, led by Mosleys, Tebbits and Thatchers, by Savills, Murdochs and Spice Girls, and coagulate into a country as likable as a junkie's needle. Joyless and proud of it. I could draw a person of any nationality, sporting a handful of Britain's worst features, and it would make you scream and break down crying, "Crikey, take it away! My goodness, what a horrible person!" Then I would put the face of a Britonette or of a Briton on a cell cluster of those very same features, and you would most certainly tip your hat, wish it a good day, and think, "Oh my, what a nice person." It is the old, "Why do you see the splinter that's in your brother's or sister's eye, but don't notice the log in your own eye?" conundrum, as quoted from some book I read. And still, Europe would be better with you, I think.